Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a good weekend. I'm just getting ready for week 2 of our class together. First of all, thank you for everyone who turned in all your work, and it's been a pleasure getting to know you by your first discussion board post. And I'm looking forward to the whole next 8 weeks with you, or 7 weeks with you. We did get through first week, yay. Okay, so now we're going on to week 2. The big thing about this coming week is your first paper's due, and that's due on Sunday night at 11:59, so you don't get kicked out of the system. If it's 12 o'clock or 12 a.m., it will be considered late, and let's try to get them in by 11:59. The paper you're going to be looking at, if you open up your curriculum interview and SE assignment rubrics, I'll let you know I grade off of the rubrics just to keep everything fair and clean. And I would go through and look at the first 3 points. One is discuss what it means to be an instructional leader in education. And you can use some of the quotes from your interview and the thoughts on adoption and implementation, and then move on to developing a written description of the instructional leader's role in curriculum and development, adoption, and development. And then it gives you a list of 7 different criteria. What I would do is make sure that those criteria are in your paper. So just give a little touch points for each one of those so that you're addressing everything. And then number 3 on this on your agenda is provide a critique of the existing processes. And this is where you get to give your opinion of what you see is working, what you see it could be improved upon. You're going to also look at the alignment of the curriculum and textbook selection with rigorous academic expectations. So how does that all work together? How do you involve your stakeholders? And just use a minimum of 2 scholarly references. And the paper will be 5 to 7 pages. That does not include your cover page or your references. So please make sure those are just attached, but those don't count as your 5 to 7 pages. And the other thing you're going to be learning about is the committee of 10. That's pretty spectacular, understanding that our education system was developed by 10 people, 10 individuals, and they created this educational system, and their recommendations are still in place right now. And I believe that was in 1892 that started. So our education system has been around the way it is now since the late 1800s. So that you're going to get a lot of history right now, and it'll show how some things have never changed and some things really need to change. So I hope you are able to form a good opinion about how and why we got to where we are. And it's quite, to me, it's fascinating to see what are the still the similarities of how they were in the 1800s and now. So that's kind of been my driving force in my career, is to see what I can change and what can't change, or why it can't change, things like that. Anyways, we'll have a wonderful week, and I look forward to talking to you. And I did have a wonderful conversation with many of you, and maybe I'll connect with the other few people this week. I think there's just a few people I didn't connect with, but if you get my call and you don't have anything to talk about at the time, just call me back when you feel like it, if you do. So it's not a big deal. And just looking forward to serving you over the next 7 weeks. All right, take care.